Long before emperors ruled Rome, there was a man who walked its streets with ambition in his eyes and destiny on his shoulders. His name was Gaius Julius Caesar. Born in 100 BCE into a patrician family, Caesar was not initially destined for greatness. Rome was a republic then, a turbulent one, ruled by Senate politics and marked by inequality, corruption, and civil unrest. From a young age, Caesar showed a knack for navigating its chaos. He was intelligent, persuasive, and bold, qualities that would serve him well in a city where power could be seized by those brave enough to take it. Caesar began his rise through military service and political maneuvering. After a brief exile due to shifting allegiances, he returned and climbed the ranks, first as a military officer, then as a politician. But it wasn't until his time as governor in Gaul, modern-day France, that his legend truly began. In Gaul, Caesar led a series of daring and brutal campaigns. He conquered tribes, forged alliances, and built a powerful army fiercely loyal to him, not to Rome. He wrote detailed accounts of his victories, ensuring that his fame grew back home. He wasn't just winning battles, he was shaping his image. But in Rome, power feared ambition. The Senate grew uneasy. Some saw Caesar as a threat to the fragile balance of the Republic. When the Senate ordered him to disband his army and return as a private citizen, Caesar faced a choice: obey and risk his life, or defy Rome. He chose defiance. In 49 BCE, Caesar crossed the Rubicon River with his army, a bold move that marked the beginning of a civil war. The die is cast, reportedly said. It was an irreversible act, one that would forever alter Rome's fate. Caesar marched on Rome. His enemies fled. He emerged victorious, not just as a general, but as the most powerful man in Rome. Over the next few years, he consolidated power, declared himself dictator for life, and enacted reforms: land for veterans, debt relief for citizens, a restructured calendar that still guides us today, the Julian calendar. But for all his brilliance, Caesar had crossed a line that Roman tradition would not tolerate. The Republic was not meant to be ruled by one man. On the Ides of March, 44 BCE, Julius Caesar walked into the Senate, unaware that a group of conspirators, some of them former allies, waited with daggers hidden beneath their robes. They stabbed him 23 times. As he fell, legend says he saw Brutus, someone he trusted. "Et tu, Brute? You too, Brutus?" Whether or not he said it, the betrayal cut deep. The assassins believed they had saved the Republic. Instead, they ignited its end. Caesar's death plunged Rome into chaos once more. Civil war erupted again, and out of that fire rose Caesar's adopted heir, Octavian, later known as Augustus, the first Roman emperor. Though Julius Caesar never ruled as emperor himself, his life paved the way. His name became a title, Caesar, used by emperors for generations, and echoed centuries later in words like Kaiser and Tsar. So who was Julius Caesar? He was a military genius, a political mastermind, a populist reformer, and a man who challenged the system and paid the price. His life was a storm that shattered a republic and cleared the path for an empire. And though he died over 2,000 years ago, his story of ambition, power, loyalty, and betrayal remains as compelling today as it was in ancient Rome. Thank you for listening to Explained Under 5 Minutes. If this episode helped you find a little more clarity, consider subscribing and sharing with someone who could use it too. Until next time, stay strong, stay present, and stay curious.